Today's broadcast is brought to you by Dooley Funeral Homes, keeping your memories alive since 1857.
Good morning, Antwerp Archers. It's Wednesday, November 30th, and it's time for Archers Live with Molly Reinhart, Mrs. Hammer, and our very special guest, Kiersey.
I hope you don't mind I brought her.
Oh, no.
We've been talking about gratitude for the month of November with our elementary students, so I thought, well, I'm most grateful for my kids. So Haley, Aubrey, and Tyler are at school, so I thought I better bring Kiersey along for her first Archers Live. Coming up, we'll hear from one of our varsity boys basketball players concerning the start of the 2017-2018 season. And of course, I'll be calling out our final guest anchor for the Archer Broadcast Challenge. Stick around, Archers Live starts right now.
Today we have Corbin and Landon from Mrs. Mazinko's class to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Will you please stand?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with justice for all.
On the lunch menu for today, we are having potato wedges with taco meat, cheese, pineapple, and milk or salad bar.
For events today, after school detention is in Mr. Zuber's room, and the junior high girls basketball team plays at 5 at home against Ayersville. Good luck, ladies, girls.
Looking ahead to tomorrow, don't forget that we have a 2-hour delay for a teacher in service. Remember as well to bring 50 cents for the donut bar.
Happy birthday today to Eliza and KB turning 6 and to Braylon and KB turning 11. Make sure to stop by the office for your birthday pencils.
We also have 2 high schoolers celebrating their birthdays today. Freshman Stephanie Roush turns 15 and senior Brandon Laney turns 18. Happy birthday, guys.
Now here's Anissa from Mrs. Mazinko's class for your mini Archer update.
Good morning, mini Archers. The rainforest is coming to our school. You will get a chance to see alligators, monkeys, lemurs, and macaws up close and personal on this coming Monday, December 4th. The rainforest will be at your school, be at our school for one show at 7 p.m. Admission is $5, but children under the age of 3 will be admitted for free. You won't want to miss the live performance, so make plans now to attend. Back to you, Molly and Mrs. Hammer.
Thanks, Anissa. In news from the office, Mr. Leasty has gotten some reports of middle school students shoving their way through the 4th and 5th grade recess line on the way back to AA from the gym. Let's be sure we are being courteous and sharing the hallway.
And beginning tomorrow, we will now be offering breakfast in the morning when we have 2-hour delays. If you are a student who normally eats breakfast in the auditoria before school, you will now be able to do that on 2-hour delays as well, starting tomorrow.
Need an idea for a Christmas present? Give a blast from the past. We have old yearbooks from 22 different years ranging from 1961 to 2016. We recently acquired 2 copies of the 1991 book. Contact Mrs. Sorrell for more information. All yearbooks are $20.
From the athletic department, don't forget that softball conditioning will be today from 4:15 to 5:15 at the field house.
In sports news, the junior high girls team hosted Holgate on Tuesday night. The 7th grade team lost, but the 8th grade team won 19-17 in double overtime. They were led in scoring by Asti Kappas with 12 and Lydia Brewer with 5. Their record is now 1-1 on the season.
In more sports news, our high school boys will open their season at Paulding this Saturday. Even though they're a young team, Junior Cole Sessler anticipates having a successful and surprising season.
I think we'll be a lot better than most people think we will be. We'll compete with everyone we play. In my eyes, I don't think there's anyone that's really as athletic as we are. We have like a true center, Ty. He's really getting up to speed. He was sick last year, so I think he'll surprise a lot of teams this year. And we're just young and athletic, so I think that'll help us out a lot.
Yeah. Sessler. Sessler says the team has some goals they'd like to meet along the way as well.
Since we're a young team, obviously we want to improve this year. That's probably one of our biggest goals because we're not going to lose anyone and we'll only gain people. So I think improving this year and then getting ready for next year is a huge goal for us. I think it always feels good to beat Trace. That's one of my goals every year. I like to beat them, and I haven't been able to in high school, so hopefully this can be the first year.
Good luck to Sessler and the rest of the team. Don't forget that the boys' game at Paulding has been moved up to accommodate the Big Ten championship that night. The freshmen will play at 2:30, JV will play at 4, and varsity will play at 5:30.
There will be pre-sale for that game on sale tomorrow morning. The price for adults is $5 and $4 for students. And with that, we're done for the day, so it's time for me to call out the last guest anchor of the Archer Broadcast Challenge. You know, I had a lot of things planned for today, but Mr. Leasty vetoed every single one of them.
Oh, darn.
So I guess I'll just move on with calling out the next person. In December, our word of the month for our character tree is generosity. So I'd like to be generous and let 2 people come on. Do you think that'd be okay?
Yeah, I think that's
fine. Is that okay
fine.
with you if we call out 2 people? So I was thinking, it might be fun to call out Mr. and Mrs. McMichael. What would you think about that?
Yeah.
But I'm kind of worried that Mrs. McMichael would never speak to me again. So, you have any other ideas?
What about Mr. and Mrs. Leasty?
We could go with that, but I don't think he has any more fun facts for us. I got it. What about Mr. and Mrs. Temple?
That's perfect.
I think they would be awesome to be on here together. So, everyone get ready to be wowed by Mr. and Mrs. Temple tomorrow.
Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning after the 2-hour delay. Enjoy some extra rest before the weekend.
Say bye.